The world needs us.
Yes,
they do.
sir.
Because Yeshua said it. We are the salt of the earth. He said, without you, where would the earth get its what? Its flavor. In other words, salt is to preserve, not just to give flavor. Don't y'all know we keeping everybody here?
That's right. That's right.
White folks and everybody. They're only here because the Most High's children are here. If we were not on the planet, y'all think God would keep this planet?
Oh, sir.
The Most High would wipe it out. That's what Yahshua is saying. The world knows your value.
Yes, you do.
You don't.
We don't know our value. That's why everybody wants to be around us, amongst us, and imitate us. They want your Savior,
That's right.
Absolutely.
your preservation power. They want it. We have to know how powerful we are.
That's right.
So we letting the devil cut us down and make us ignorant and blind, deaf and dumb, while they're drawing all of our strength from us. It's sad when you see, when I look at TV, I don't look at TV for entertainment. I look at TV for information. I try to keep up with stuff.
Straight.
Yes, sir.
So my wife tell you, I sit there and I scan through it. And I check this out for a few minutes. Then I want to check something else out because I want information. I want to keep up with what's going on because you can't get it all in one day. Sad when the cracker can put a program on TV. What's it called? Drop the ball? When the ball drop or something?
Oh,
It's
yes.
faggot competition. You got a bunch of black men in hot shorts. The little shirts cut off up here that women wear. Faggot in me. Doing cheerleader type movements in competition. And I pause and I watch the advertisement every time for the show that's about to come on, and I don't see not one white boy. Not one yellow boy, not one brown boy, not one red boy. All I see are our boys. Oh, and these are I don't know what they call yet. The show is HBCU.
Oh. No.
They're programming us.
Yes, sir.
They're changing us. They're molding us to be other than what we are. Gods and goddesses, and they're giving us one name, devils.
That's right.
Brother Tabitha said it best when he read the words of wisdom. How we now bring the racism and the evil and the foolishness and the corruption in our own communities because we have, I don't care what people say, we have stepped back from God.
That's right.
And now we have embraced the devil. We entertain the devil. We sit with the devil. We marry the devil. We sex the devil. We talk to the devil.
Yes.
We want the devil's children in our bodies.
Yes.
Isn't that something? So the Father, the Creator, the Most High, the Mother, has given me for the message for this evening, black people, what is your cause? C-A-U-S-E. And it's a twofold question. Black people, what is your cause? First of all, what is your cause for being here? Why do you exist? And secondly, what is your cause? Meaning, what actions did you bring upon yourself to cause your demise?
Come on, brother.
What is your cause? Because, brothers and sisters, we got to stop playing the blame game and saying the white man this and the white man that. We know the white man the devil. It's in his nature to be the devil.
Can't help it.
Why then are we following the devil?
Exactly.
It's our cause because we made the devil.
Come on, brother.
It's our cause because we didn't get rid of that which we made. It's our cause because we went into the caves of Europe and got the devil out after we put him in.
That's right.
It's our cause because we tried to educate the devil. It's our cause because we let the devil loose on the planet Earth. It's our cause because we stopped educating our children and now we allow the devil to educate them, to rear them up, to raise them, to educate them. to train them in the way they should go. The Most High told us to do it. If we're not going to do it, somebody else is going to do it. And they are definitely doing it. So the question I ask black people, what is your cause? We're not talking to ourselves individually. We're talking to ourselves collectively as a people. For something overall, brothers and sisters, has caused us, has affected us greatly to fall into a condition we no longer want. It's sad when a brother, and I'm speaking of Brother Tabiti right now, have to come in and report that 3 brothers, young brothers, murdered in his community.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Y'all know how many times this happened
Daily.
in America, in every black community across America, every
Right.
single day?
Right.
We're taking our own lives, we're killing ourselves, murdering ourselves, we're disrespecting ourselves, we're raping ourselves, and we're dishonoring ourselves.
Yes.
How long, brothers and sisters, will we allow this to go on? We have to ask the question, what caused the greatest people on the planet
Come on.
to be viewed and looked upon now as the least and the lowest people of all the people on earth? The greatest people. There is no one greater than the black man and the black woman.
Yes, sir.
But something has caused us. Everybody looked up to us. Everybody took from our history, our writings, our music, our culture, our food, our dance, our mathematics, our mind. Everybody took from our intellect.
So true.
Now they view us as the dumbest people on the planet.
Come on with it.
Don't they?
Yes.
They view us as the most ignorant of all people on the planet. Black folks don't like to hear this, but we have to hear it. And we got to teach it to our children. Don't you know the world view you as dumb? I'm not dumb. No, son, you're not dumb. No, daughter, you're not. But this is how the world views you. So we have to make a change somewhere. Because something caused us to fall into such a position
Come on.
that we should no longer want to be in. My son made me proud today. My youngest.
Thanks, praise.
He put on his Facebook page, I
Yes.
feel like doing a net turn.
That's right.
Made the father proud. He said, I don't know what's to call him, but it's something there. See, although your children are not always in your midst, because you have to understand being, they say, a PK kid, a preacher's kid. My father dragged us around church. We were in 2-3 services sometimes. So when we hit that point where we got our license, we thought we were grown. We went on our own. We weren't in church as we should have been. But he put the training in us. It said, train them in the way they should go, and when they get older, they will what? Not forget. So we had the 3 with us in service every time we went. Then they hit that age. Now they're grown. You don't see them. But they come and they talk to us.
Yes, they do.
And we see them coming back now to that training.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They want to know about the Creator. They want to know. They ask a question about that spirituality. The culture is embedded. We see them returning now.
Yes.
Because they had to do what I did as a preacher's kid. I want a taste of that word.
Right.
I've been in church all my life. I need to grow a little bit. Well, you know, as they say, sow some wild oats. Yes, sir. So they had to do their thing, and we let them do it.
That's right. Yeah.
But if you train them, right, a change will come. Brothers and sisters, in order to deal with the effects that has caused a change in our lives as a people collectively, we have to first deal with the cause. What caused this effect? And we have to first do that by investigating ourselves. We caused it.
Come on.
Not the white man, not the devil.
Us.
We caused it. Because the devil don't have any power over me. The white man can't make me do anything. The devil does not control my mind, my heart, my soul, or my spirit. So anything I choose to do, the Creator told me, I gave you my mind. You have free will. You choose to do what you want to do. So I can't do a flip whistle and say the devil made me do it. So let's look at this cause. Cause, a reason for an action, or what? A condition. Something that brings a cause or an effect. Something. If a house catches on fire, firemen will come and put out the fire. Then they would do an investigation to find out what caused that fire. Right?
Right.
True physicians, I'm not talking about these Europeans. True physicians, when there was a sickness, they would study to find the herbs or the medication to heal that sickness, and then they would study to find out what caused the sickness to come about. We in hell.
Yes.
Black people all over the world are in hell. We're being defeated by a lowly creature who's only 6 days old.
Teach it.
We now have to investigate ourselves
Yes.
to find out what did we do to cause this devil to have the power to put us in such a position. How did you take a God and make him into a faggot?
Come on, brother.
What did we do to cause this? We withdrew
Yes, you did.
from training them up in the way that they should go. We start saying it was all right. He just expressing himself. Your boy walking around the house putting on his sister clothes. Your boy in your bedroom putting on lipstick and makeup. Your daughter trying to be a boy. You're not investigating what you're doing. You want to put it all now on the Creator. You know God made him that way. The Creator I serve don't make mistakes. The Creator I serve, when in creating, does everything what? In order and in perfection.
Yes.
There are no mistakes.
Yeah.
You can blame modern medicine, because modern medicine will affect your hormones.
Yes.
That too is your fault. Why are you giving the devil your children? Why we keep allowing him to pump us with his viruses, his shots, his medication, his this and his that? Why we trust the devil over what the God put in the earth?
Come on, brother.
So you can't blame the devil. Isn't that right?
Teach it.
Brothers and sisters, we got to look deeply into ourselves, and we have to correct our own faults in order to correct our community, to correct our nation, to correct our children. That's what we have to do. We want to get all over social media and write books about what the white man is doing, and it's not the white man anymore, it's us.
Yes.
Isn't it us?
Decision.
I don't see conscious, cultural, spiritual, and religious people all over social media and public fighting white folks. I see them fighting people that look like me and look like you. Am I right or am I wrong?
Right.
Am I the only one to observe this? Thank you. There's an ancient African proverb where it comes to the matter of nature. Judge by cause and also by effects. Judge by cause and also by effects. Judge by the cause of the problem and the effects that were brought forth from that problem. Judge by that. Black people, what are we doing? We're getting all this knowledge. We're getting all this information.
Yes.
What have we built?
Nothing.
What do we own?
Nothing.
But we all over social media and public want to fight and debate each other over a little bit of information we got yesterday.
Come on, brother.
And you want to know why the children are running behind you fighting each other.
Yes.
Because you're doing it. Right? See, Queen Asana, She didn't ask me to say what she said in her announcement. I didn't know she was going to say it, but like her, she knows we talk at home. I'm tired of this place. I'm tired because it's not ours. We can't do anything with it. It's hot in the summer. It's cold in the winter. It's poorly kept. Y'all know it. It's no secret about it. But we don't own it, so we can't fix it. Am I right or wrong?
Correct.
See, sometimes when you think you're getting a good deal,
Come on, God.
I got to talk about it because I am a little heated about it. It's nobody's fault. Right? We made a quick move. But I got to talk about it. We told our brothers and sisters, we're going to give you what we give the white man. And my brother and sister told me and the queen, we're going to give y'all this. Y'all is not me and the queen, y'all is us. That's why I'm in. Because I told them, brother, we got people coming in here. You said such and such. But you know, we can't do it now. I don't want to hear that. See, we break too many agreements with one another.
True.
The scripture said, do not make a vow or make an oath if you're not going to keep it. I'm keeping my part of the bargain. When the money is short, we dip in our pockets to make sure he gets his full rent.
That's right.
So understand my anger. Now I'm looking for you to keep your part of the bargain. You see, this is the cause of our demise. We don't know how to do business with each other. We don't know how to treat each other. We cannot keep being honorable with one another.
That's true.
Teach it, brother.
We cannot be. We miss services from time to time. Ask brother, sister, can we get a rebate this month? No, we can't do that. It wasn't our fault. There were some things I asked you to do that caused the problem. You understand?
Yes,
I told him, if you don't keep the grass cut, nets are going to nest in the grass. They're going to lay eggs. I'm old country boy in the party.
Right, right.
Those eggs will multiply. You're going to have a lot of flies around here. What do we have, honey? What do we have, brother and sister? Flies. If you don't keep this sealed, something is going to crawl under your house. Some may crawl down the chimney. It's going to die. Y'all remember the stench, right?
Yeah.
Lime under the house, lime down the chimney to kill the smell. Something died. Come on, it's just common sense. And I have to express, because you need to know what's going on. Because I can't keep hiding it. Because y'all come in and ask the question, Pastor, Miss Dash, what's going on? We were covering up. I'm tired of covering up.
That's right, Doc.
We black people. Let's do things right with one another and let's change the effects through our actions and bring about a different cause.
That's right.
That's what we're supposed to do. We talk this stuff of being honorable.
Come on, Doc.
I'm tired of us doing this. Went through it millions of times in my past. I got hurt on an accident. I took my money and put it in the business in the SUA, former SUA, and brought forth businesses. Bought professional gym equipment, had a gym. Martial arts studio, selling clothing. Had dry goods and dry beans and selling tennis shoes. And back then, you know, that was back in the day, we had VHS tapes we would rent out. We had a pager service going. We cut on your pager. You paid us monthly. With my money from my accident, I put my brothers and sisters to work. The niggers couldn't even come to work.
Come on,
Come on,
man.
brother.
Woo. I'm telling you, I lost everything. My wife and I met. When she met, I was selling stuff from the business. Am I correct? Because I had to shut everything down. One brother forged a check. I got on him about it. He got upset and he left. Brother, you can't forge nobody's check. Because the man didn't put his name on his check. He was a part of our gym and they paid monthly. I said, call the brother up, tell him that he didn't sign his check, blah, blah, blah. He went in and wrote the man's name in. Brother got upset with me. He came in, we talked about it. He said, brother, I'm not going to press charges. Whether he owed us the money or not, you don't do that. See, there's procedures we got to follow. We got to be honorable. There's a what? Effect for every cause.
Yes, it is.
This is why the black nation is filled. So I got to use my own experiences to talk about it tonight because I'm reaching a boiling point. Y'all got to understand, brother man, child, 34 years
Come on, brother.
plus.
Yes, sir.
I get tired of the devil riding my back.
Yes.
It's time to see something come out of the, not a mega church, a mega community.
Community, that's good.
Teach it.
I don't want a big church, big building, big temple. We want to build this thing so we can establish businesses
Yes.
with the right-minded people, so we can employ ourselves, so we can build it up righteously, so we can walk away from it, turn it over to the children, here the keys. Y'all operate it, we just oversee it.
Yes, sir.
So they don't have to leave the university and go knock on Mr. Charlie's door asking for a job. You know how humiliating that is. I know, you know. You sitting there knowing that your talents and skills are worth more than this. And he telling you what he can give you an hour. That's an insult to you as an individual and as a person of a skill. And bring his dumb cracker child in. Don't know A from Z. Bring him up to you. I'm gonna get you. I want you to train him. I want him to watch you. I want her to watch you. And you train them, and then they're your boss.
Yes.
Isn't that the way it works?
That's the way it works.
Seen it, been through. We got to change this.
Yes.
And if we're not real about it, we're just talking all that SHIT that everybody else is talking.
Come on, brother.
That's good.
Y'all know it's real. Very first people on the planet, and now we're the last. Look at the prophecy. The first shall be last, but
The
the
last
last shall be first. But here's the secret to prophecy. I've been teaching for 34 years. I ain't gonna give you all that spooky stuff the preachers give you in the Christian church. Prophecy is not anything that's gonna happen, boom. Prophecy takes place when you make it take place.
Come on.
When the Most High said you going in the promised land, then the Most High is sitting back waiting for you to make your move. The scripture said what? God will not change the condition of a people until they first change what is in themselves.
Right.
In other words, I'm not going to do anything till you do it. Why? Because I revealed to you that I work in you and through you. I ain't open up the door that you can't open up yourself. You got the power. Didn't Yahshua tell his disciples that? Every time if you read that scripture, the scriptures in the New Testament, every time Yahshua's disciples failed in something, excuse me, he said, did I not give you the power? Don't you have the power? Is not the power in you? In other words, why aren't you using your power? Why are you relying on me? See, we're spooky. We're waiting for God to do something. And the God you waiting to do something is you.
Come on.
You that God.
Wow.
Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Why you call yourself gods and goddesses? What is our cause for existing? Why are we here? Why did the Most High place us here? Most High placed us here, brothers and sisters, because the Most High wanted us to rule the universe.
That's right.
White man knew it. I told you, copy you. He came up with something called He-Man.
Master.
Masters of the universe. That's what he taught his children. They became masters of the universe. He knew who you were. You ate the good stuff from the earth that nourished your body and your brain. He followed your pattern. He gave you junk food. Now we feed our children crap. He taught his how to eat right through Popeye. Spinach make you strong. What did Popeye say? I am that I am.
He sure did.
I am that I am. And that's all that I am. You see how he conditioned his children? He give them the knowledge. While we sitting back, got our children doing what? Twerking. Boom. Hit it. Isn't that right? I keep up with everything, but I hate to go on here sometime. What's the name of the dance? This is all we doing now, Pope. What's the name of the dance? What y'all call it? What is it called, brother?
The floss.
The floss. That's all. Men, women, children. I'm like, this is all we can do? Is dance? Dancing is good.
Okay.
But is this all we... Give me something of intellect. Thank the Most High for my father and my mother. Y'all know what I was doing at 13 and 14? Oh, I love my sports. But at 13 and 14, and this is the most highest known truth, I was reading books. I remember reading the Scottsboro Wars. That book was that thick. 9 brothers that was accused of raping 2 white girls on a train heading from the South. Scottsboro. I read a book, I remember reading, Black Like Me.
I
Yeah.
remember that book. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
Got the copy at home. I read it twice. I remember reading because I became a big James Baldwin father. At 13, between 13 and 14, I first read The Fire Next Time. Because I had a father and a mother who pushed me in that direction. That caused a change in my thinking. All of that. That's what we have to do with our youth. We have to tell them it's a time to have your fun, but be an intellect. Be a scholar. Be an educator. Be a builder. Be an architect. Be a doctor. Be a lawyer. Stop pushing them into sports. Push them into books. Make them somebody. Because when you get into sports nowadays, you're nothing more but a slave. They buy you. They trade you. And when you stand up for your rights, like Kaepernick, they shut you down. And he won the first. They did it to Ali. They took his title for 3 years. They tried to shut him up by sending him to Vietnam. Ali said, I'm not going. But we're going to take your title, strip you of your title, and you can't box. And that journey went on for 3 years. But Ali held his ground. He was still fighting. What caused the cause? That's what we have to find out. So this cause, which is an action, gave forth an effect as never experienced by us on the planet. We never had experienced what it was like to be in the grips of the white man. Did we? There's no history until this point in time came. Until we caused something to happen through our actions that caused an effect that brought about what? Another cause. Because we're not supposed to be here. Not in this situation. Not in this position. Not suffering the way we suffer. We're not supposed to be treating each other the way we treat one another.
Come on, brother.
Because we don't hate nobody but self. Isn't that right?
That's right.
This effect is a change which is the result or consequences of an action or of a cause. Right? Consequences or the result. So the consequences we now face and the result we're now in, we caused it, therefore we have to fix it.
Yes, sir.
The only way we're going to fix it, and I used that illustration about my businesses earlier, and what me and Queen Sana and us are going through now, because if we don't learn to do business with each other and honor one another and respect one another and treat each other right, this cause is not going to change.
Come on.
It's not going to change. Because, brother and sister, you know as well as I do, if we were Caucasians doing business with black people, it'd be a totally different story with it. Because we treat white folks
Come on.
better.
Come on.
My queen and I, we walk into establishments, so do you. Black owned sometimes, not all. I'm not picking on all of us, but it's very few of us. You walk into the establishment, the brother and sister be behind the counter, they don't even acknowledge you, they doing that little thing. You have to go up to them. Excuse me, ma'am, excuse me, sir. Then they act like you bothering them.
Yes.
White man come through the door, he don't get to the counter. Good evening, sir, how you doing? I've seen it, I witnessed it. You have too if you've been living on the planet Earth. Am I right or am I wrong? Because we don't value one another. We value what the white man has in his pocket, but what he has in his pocket, I can have in my pocket. You don't know my value, brother. You don't know who I am. You don't know why I came in your establishment. I may have come to buy everything you got for a party. You don't know until you find out. So we already have assumptions. We look at one another. And we already know in our own mind, yeah, she ain't got nothing to black. That's why the Spirit guided me to write the book, The Condemnation. Why? Because I fell into that trap of looking at every black man and every black woman, and I said everybody was a god, and everybody was a goddess, and everybody was a king, and everybody was a queen, and it was the Spirit of the Most High and the Spirit of the ancestors that said, stop right there. Stand still and look. And I began to observe. And I began to observe that some of us are not kings, queens, gods, and goddesses. I observed and said, my God, some of us are imitations of that original nigga.
That's right, bro.
Yes.
Some of us
That's
are nothing but niggas.
Perfect imitation.
So the book, which was first a sermon, came to mind, The Condemnation. Then as I still look, and the wife will tell you, when I meet that negative brother or sister, I still bend and try to be civilized with them.
Yes, sir.
And can't get no type of civilization out of them. Some of us just don't want to change. So in order to change this cause we're now in, we the righteous got to move without them.
Yes.
In other words, what am I saying? What the Spirit told me, you can't save everybody.
Everybody ain't going. Everybody can't go.
You can't save it. A drunk want to be a drunk. Addict want to be an addict. A hoe want to be a hoe. A pimp want to be. You can't change everybody. Because everybody has their own mind. And you have to want that change yourself. So if we want this Kemetic civilization that we had before the white man came to blossom again, where we are the true rulers of the planet Earth, to return back to building them great structures and a paradise while we're in this realm, we have to make some great changes and some great strides. We really have to get out of our ignorant state. Brother Sekou, read from the wisdom text, brother, for me, page 54. And he's going to read, if you have your wisdom text, it's in that paragraph down in the middle. Page 54 of the wisdom text.
Karma is not destiny or fate. It can be changed in accordance with a person's present actions and new understanding.
Ashe. Karma is not what?
Destiny or fate.
Destiny or fate. Somebody lied to you. Somebody told you you can't change the cause of the action because karma says it's going to come around to you, but the ancient writings of the Meta said no. Karma is not destiny or fate. You can change. Read the last part again, brother, so they can hear it again. You can change it yourself. You can change the condition you brought yourself in.
Yes, you
It can be changed in accordance with a person's present actions and new understanding.
It can be changed by the person's actions. In other words, you can cause your life to change through your action, and you can keep the bad karma that would have come to you from coming upon you.
Yes.
We can change poverty.
Yes,
sir.
We can change hunger.
Yes, sir.
We can change alcoholism and drug addiction and prostitution and the kidnapping of our children. We can change that if we cause it to change.
That's right.
We got to do it within ourselves because God will not change the condition of a people until they first change what is in themselves.
That's right.
So in order for me to stand on the corner and look at my sister back there to make sure no one harm her, I got to see that little sister as she's my daughter.
That's right. That's right.
See, black people got this thing now. He ain't mine.
Don't touch my child.
She ain't mine. So we don't look after, we're not villagers anymore. That's what I'm trying to say.
Come on, brother.
It takes a village to raise a child. We say that mess and don't mean it. Because soon as somebody loses their child, you see what happened to her son? Her son. He was my son. Your son. Our son. It's sad. Her daughter been missing for 3 weeks. Her daughter. That's my daughter.
Come on.
Your daughter. Our daughter. Do y'all know who been on my page? Y'all know how every little child, like Zakiya, every child that go missing, I posted on both my pages. Y'all know why I posted? Because every time a child go missing, I feel something. Something is taken from me. I know what the mother feels.
Yes.
I cry on the inside. I weep. I'm in sorrow. I hurt. I'm like, Lord, where's this child? I'm praying. Take her back home. Take him back home. Let my eyes see the man that tried to grab him. I feel something. We don't have that oneness. That's why I don't listen to this black stuff anymore.
Right.
Takes a village to raise a child. Right on, brother. Right on, sister. Hey, Queen, hey. We say that mess and don't mean it.
Yes, sir.
I hate to say it, but it's true. Gods and goddesses killing each other. Kings and queens fighting each other. We call the police on us before we call the police on the white man.
Yes, sir.
We get in an argument, we call the police. White man to do something, we just record it, walk away. Yeah, you know, I was waiting for him to do something. Nigga, you won't wait for nothing.
Come on, bro.
Because the first time he came out his mouth wrong to my queen, I'd have cut his throat. The first time. I'd have told my wife many days, if I got to go, just bring me something so I can put on the books. Because I'm going proudly. If I go to prison, I'm going for something righteous.
Come on, bro.
You better believe it. I'm not going for being a fool, but if I go, I did something good.
Right.
Y'all hear me?
Listen to a couple of them.
And I'm not going for killing my own brother now unless he a nigga who try to kill me first.
Come on, bro.
That's the only way I'm going to fight a brother. Because the queen will tell you, I'm going to do everything I can to walk away from you.
True.
I'm not going to fight my brother. I ran up on a brother years ago. I had to confront him about an issue. He's standing there, don't hit me, don't hit me. Am I lying? I said, brother, I ain't going to fight you. I put my hands in my pocket. I just want to find out why you did what you did. I confronted him. He thought I was going to whip his behind. No, I told him I'm not going to fight out here like a fool, two black men. You my brother. I just want to know why you did what you did.
Come on, bro.
Put a knife in my back. You're supposed to be my friend.
Yeah.
When I finished talking, I walked away from him. Did I not? They fight no black man. Unless the black man try to kill me first.
Come on, that's the truth.
Yeah.
Brother, let's go to Proverbs chapter 30, verse 30. And then, if you will, I'm going to get you to read another one behind that.
All right.
Proverbs chapter 30, verse 30. And Matthew chapter 5, verse 22. That's Proverbs chapter 3. I may have said it wrong. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 30. And Matthew chapter 5, verse 22. There's nothing wrong with being angry at the situation we're in. The devil taught you not to be angry because he don't want you to change your situation.
Come on.
He don't want you to change your condition. He wants you to love it. He wants you to wait on a God to come and do it for you. So you keep dying off, waiting on a God that's never going to come. Let's read those two scriptures, please, brother.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 30. Strive not with a man without cause, if he have done thee no harm. Matthew 5, verse 22. But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause should be in danger of the judgment. And whoever should say to his brother, Raka, shall be in danger of the council. But whoever should say, thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire.
Hallelujah. Matthew 5:22, we're going to deal with that first part that goes with Proverbs 3 and 30. Do not strive with a man that what? What it says? That you are not what?
Do not strive not with the man without cause.
Without
if he
cause.
have done thee no harm.
Strive means to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fight with your brother without a cause. Yeshua said later in the New Testament, don't be angry with your brother without a cause. Because a cause causes an action that brings about an effect. Right?
Correct.
In other words, They're talking in-house. Y'all stop being angry with each other for nothing.
That's right.
Isn't that what we do today?
Nothing.
We angry with each other about nothing. Nigga bought a car. You think he better than me. You angry for nothing. Why your brother can't buy a car? She got on a new dress. I was gonna get that dress. Well, I got that dress at home. Now I can't wear that dress. Why are you angry with your sister over nothing? His child went to college. He think his children better than my children. That's the nigga stuff I hear.
Yeah.
Come on. If y'all been around as long as I've been around on the planet, you've heard it. We are angry at each other without a cause. But the man that does something with us or to us, that we have a cause to be angry towards, we're not angry with him. He murdered us, we don't get angry.
That's massive.
He done lynched us, we don't get angry. 63 years ago, they murdered our brother Emmett Till. We didn't get angry enough to go after the white crackers. We prayed to the Lord. We asked God to bless our enemies. We tried to integrate and make things better. 63 years ago, today they reopened up the case. The woman is 83 years old that accused Emmett Till of whistling at her and saying something to her. The cracker that caused his death has been living her life free.
Yes.
She 83 years old, now the cracker want to open up the case. I got a cause to be angry.
Absolutely.
But my people aren't doing anything to make a change. So now I'm more angry. Because we keep allowing them to murder our babies.
We do.
Take our children who came out the womb, the seed of our fathers and from the womb of our mothers, we let them take the most precious, the most valuable thing to us, and they snuff out their life, and we can't even get angry enough in actions to cause a change. Now you understand why in the beginning I said we have no one to blame but ourselves. You touch the white man's child and see what happens. Rape this woman and see what he'll do to you. Touch anything in his community. You can't even walk through his community now. They got a new thing. They call the police on you just for being.
That's right.
They see you standing still. 911, this black man, a black woman, they just standing on the corner, they ain't doing nothing. They look suspicious. They don't want you around. Why you keep embracing them? Picking up their nasty lifestyle, their nasty habit, and their nasty being.
Yes.
Brothers and sisters, I'm sick and tired of them. But I'm more sick and tired of us not doing anything and striving together. We can't get together for nothing. It doesn't seem like it. And the more you bend backwards to be polite and nice and honorable, it seems like the more you get the shaft.
That's right.
Let's go to our last scripture. In the Quran, Surah 4, verse 76. We can get angry at each other, but we'll never get angry at the word. I don't understand.
I do.
We're scared of the white man.
I ain't scared.
Got to be. Somebody please tell me I'm wrong. Not us individually, but we collectively scared of this. What we scared? We scared of this white man.
He's still massa. They still think he's the one.
Surah 4, verse 76.
Those who believe fight in the cause of Allah, and those who reject faith fight in the cause of evil. So fight ye against the friends of Satan. Evil indeed is the cunning of Satan.
Fight in the cause of your God. If you want some action, if you want to change your life, you got to fight this beast. It says you got to fight Satan and the friends of Satan.
Come on.
Doesn't that tell you that? How come you keep asking your God to bless Satan? Why you keep trying to love Satan when the God said fight against Satan and his friends? That is my cause. No, we don't fight that. What do we fight?
Each other.
Fight for gay rights.
Don't it?
We got to fight for animal rights.
Yeah.
We fight for a gun, the right to carry a gun to shoot ourselves. Do we not? We now fighting to smoke the devil's weed. Now y'all know It is a natural plant. But when the government said they're going to make it legal,
Find out.
Some ain't right.
you better not touch it.
That's right.
But now we're fighting to smoke his weed. Philip Morris and other companies going to be packaging them in boxes like cigarettes. They're going to give you a new type of cancer,
Absolutely.
a new type of AIDS and Ebola. Everything you think you never had going to be in that little, because now he controls.
Yep.
And he's going to put all his chemicals and all his sickness, disease, and illness in it. All his demonic power going in it. Because now he knows if I legalize it, the Negroes, the Latinos, and all the other O's are going to buy it up. Now we can kill them off the way we want to kill them off legally. Isn't that right? People were better off back in the day before, what was it what they call, excuse me, I can't get the word, prohibition. When they stopped alcohol from being made in America, people were better off making their own corn liquor than the stuff you buy in the grocery store, ABC store. All the stuff got chemicals. No wonder people dying so quick. I remember growing up, I had relatives in Chesterfield County that made their own liquor. They lived for good old ages, never been sick, walk up and down the road.
Sure did.
Sometimes stumbling a little bit. But that alcohol didn't kill them. They live longer than most people living today. So it's something in the liquor now, something in the beer that's killing you. So we fight for all these other rights, but we don't fight for the right to be a people. What is our cause, brothers and sisters? Why are we here? The Creator didn't put you here for nothing. He said, I created nothing null and void. So you have a purpose. We have a purpose. And what is the cause of our being in this condition? Whatever it is, Brother Sekou read it, we can change that karma. It's through our actions. Let's learn to love and embrace. Let the SUA be the example. Let us lead the way. Let us build this thing up, as Queen Hassan said. Let's open up our business and then open up another business and another business and another business. And let's reach out to the community. Let's tell these brothers and sisters, you want to work and get good pay? We are over here. We don't need to steal it all.
Right.
Shucks, you can be on the register and we pay you $16,000, $17 an hour.
I do it.
All we ask is that you come in presentable. Walk like a man and a woman. Pull your pants up. Look neat. Look respectful. When the people come up to the register, don't say no and We're gonna have classes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. How about that? Yeah, we're gonna do it right. And if they don't want to do it, they say, well, it's the white man way of doing things. Brother, you gotta go.
Don't come back with your friend.
And I'm not just saying that. When my children started looking for a job, my queen sitting there, I sat down with them and we did a mock interview. I said, don't you look at no man, black or white. Can you do the job? Yeah. No. I said, don't come that way. It's a yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, I can, no, I cannot. I am able, sir. Use intellect, son. Use intellect, daughter. That's how you get ahead.
Yes, sir.
So brothers and sisters, let's make a change.
Yes.
It's time for a change. Ashe?
Ashe.
All praises be to the Most High. Let us make the ancestors proud of us.
All right.
Let us do this thing. Brothers.